컬렉션? 설마 여기 목소리 담겨있는 그런 게 있나?
Welcome to the Musgrave family. I'll tell you what I've told all the other guards. Mind your boots. Our floors are not made for armor. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
자기 혼자 다 말해.
Then you should have told me that before I greeted you. Defaulting on a verbal agreement is a
엄마?
punishable offense. Now then, how can I help you? Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid La Place into our competition.
La Place.
You should find Mr. Mostly just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
이거 저 사람 거 아니었어? 담배 피우고 있구만. 내 거야.
Just between the two of us, I hope this doesn't become a tradition.
Not looking forward to the next annual Canid review?
Not looking forward to the Canids. Odious things.
Welcome. This unit.
Those wastrels
At least the drinks are nice.
Vale have all
They even
abandoned
scratched
their
off the warning
work.
leaf.
Did you know?
Just like
How tip?
Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
훔치는 게 아니네.
Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
How long did you say Musgrave was gone?
I didn't.
Those wastrels and
Frankly,
them
I don't know.
abandoned their
A couple of
work.
years.
Did you know?
More?
How typical.
Treatment. Which I can only assume is a euphemism.
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Is this about Canid? We've been over this before.
Not now, please. I'm a little too busy, you know, being the
It's the
master.
natural evolution of Canid shows. No one's going to miss a beat.
I think I would prefer to Are you one of the guards on patrol? I don't suppose you've any formal training in Canid husbandry. I really am at my wit's end. It's my little Anubis, you see. He's listless and miserable.
Anubis?
I simply don't know what to do about his condition. You must understand, Anubis is a very picky eater. He dines exclusively on Terra 2 Saltuna, none of that rubbish from Monarch. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a shortage lately. He's so miserable without his Saltuna. Yes, I suppose you're right. I doubt all this excitement is doing any favors to his digestive system. I suppose I have been spoiling him with Saltuna. He could use a change of palate. Oh, I do have some limited edition Rizzo's CCN 76 chocolate bars. Really? I had no idea. I suppose I'll just treat him to some Spectrum Violet then. You've been a world of help. I'll leave a good word on your permanent record.
I don't suppose we'll start seeing monarchs rabble around here, huh? How goes?
The excite... I think I would have preferred primals over canids. But there's always next year.
I'm just here for the spectacle.
The excitement wears off rather quickly, don't you think?
You have a rather exotic presence. A new Auntie Cleo's facial mask, perhaps? Or experimental pheromones?
돌아오는 건가 봐. 다 죽였네. 트로피 냈고.
not canid hunting I object to.
I've got a lot on my mind right now. Our trophy's gone missing, but I can't file an investigation because what we're doing here is technically illegal.
저장했으니까 해봐야겠다.
Oh, don't look so cross. Those canids were put down mercifully. Not every canid is suited to the intense competition of our review. Some few canids display flaws that cannot be redeemed. A limp, wall eye, poor coloration.
이상한 색깔.
Mercifully. Anyway, listen. Nature is red and... Go and attend to your business then. Arguing with you... I'm not in the mood for an argument. I thought...
또 쏘고 싶다고 한 거야. 이 차이밖에 안 나. 30 넘으면 사야겠다. 저기 못 들어가나?
Hey,
Oh,
Maverick
맞네.
Johnston's
눈이
newest
없네.
star. I've got a question for you. Do you know the interesting
내가
thing
눈알
about canid
가지고
shows?
있는데 얘 거 맞구나.
Good instincts. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins.
Okay.
Exercise in futility.
근데
Oh, I've been told I should try to socialize more. Sharing an interesting fact is a proven method of endearing oneself to a stranger. I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary.
내가 흥미로운 사실 하나 알려줄까? 내가 네 누나를 가지고 있다는 거야. 내가 네 누나를 내가 가지고 있다는 거야. 흥미롭지 않아?
Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing. Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true. I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go.
들어봐. 내가 네
Live in the
목소리도
moment.
뺏을 거란 얘기야.
Enjoy the party. I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know two people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason. Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
그거 왜 중요한데?
My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gauge coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry.
근데 이기지 못하니까 트로피라도 달라는 거 아니야, 그냥?
Pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
여태껏 들은 것 중에 가장 비잔팀다운 말이군.
Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
자.
My trophy! Look at this thing. Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly. Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from two senior-level researchers, Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error. I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the two most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe. Nonsense. I just needed a good old-fashioned statistical problem to busy my mind. Keeps the faculties lubricated. Let me stop you there. I don't accept anything for free. And if you're going to analyze me, I'd have to go through the trouble of hiring you on contract. Think what you will of my intentions, my calculations are sound. You'll find Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe at the enclosed locations. I'll tell you what I can. Dr. Lowe, try to
레벨업.
You know, the
눈도 얘기할 수 있네.
dead canids in the service. Frankly, I'm glad.
눈.
My eye! I was wondering where
My
I misplaced that old
eye.
thing. It's perfectly preserved, you know. Every eye possesses... An eye makes excellent proof. I'd rather not get into the details. Well, that's rather responsible of you.
아, 걔이대로 끝나네. 내가 가지고 있어야지.
I'm not in the mood for an argument.
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium temporarily.
Thank you for
나가시고. 얘들 찾으러 다녀야 돼? 에반데?
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it. With interest.
Nice one. You must have had them quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make them...
The groundbreaker auxiliary base.
응? 훔치는 걸로 됐는데?
Hey you, over here. Let's chat. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
왜?
It's Riz. Oh, fucking damn it. Every time. So, hey, you're trespassing. And I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal. Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, solitude. Guess that's... What, after 5 years? Anyway. We ain't...
Some days.
싸우네. 어느 정도 거리가 되면 싸우네.
Hey you, over here. Let's chat. Hey, you serious? Get back here.
진짜냐?
So,
사람 찾고 있음.
guess... What, after 5 years? Pretty sure she's serious about a
방해받는
little
걸
stink
싫어한다.
anyway.
합의할 지점이 있을 거야.
This deal with Blakesley's pretty sweet. We get paid
돈도 받고
and
매주
we get
신선한
fresh
채소도 먹을
greens
수
every
있다.
week. My gums never looked healthier. What? insurance, you said? Fine, I guess. Look, we won't give you trouble, but I can't say the same about Blakesley. She's got some crazy setup in there, so if you get shot, don't come complaining to me.
함정도 있다. 오케이.
This one's clear, guys.
Step up from horse factories, huh?
Doesn't look like either of us are sitting pretty in Byzantium and Big Shot.
Come on, you two. We're all gardeners here.
여우도 해고. 사방에 해고야. 위로 가는 건 뭐지? 그냥 싸울 걸 그랬나?
Wow. Impressive.
여기 뭐 경보 같은 거 울리는 거 없나?
Who wants to chew up some expense reports? That's a good boy.
자는 거지? 죽은 게 아니라.
Kidding me. I thought I made myself clear. Wait, what's with this camera? Hello? Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the auto mechanicals can explain.
신선한 채소구만. 확실히 자물쇠 150짜리가 돈을 많이 주긴 해. 한 번에 2,000 땡겨주니까.
Observation log 8. Well, never mind. Hybridization efforts have proven successful, and the nursery's yield is improving steadily. Meanwhile, the psychological benefits of gardening are difficult to assess without a control group. Subjective reflection suggests minor gains in memory retention and contentment.
빗장? 이게 빗장에 걸려있네.
Panic searching for.
Observation log, date, who knows. Subject number, well, let's call him Percy. Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Observation log, date, observation log, date, who knows. Subject number, well, let's call him Percy. Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. The second your molt comes in, pal.
아이고, 다시 만드셔야겠어. Hi.
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Ms. Home Invasion? cute. There have to be easier ways to steal some corporate property. Go chat up Sublight. Gorgon? I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again.
뭐 어쩌냐, 내가
Here you are.
보았는데.
I really didn't expect today to go this way. Shit. I should have brought another pack of smokes. The Gorgon project gave us Adrena time in the end.
그치.
But that's just the Bose Spacer's choice stuck on the whole mess. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas.
결국 엉망으로
samples.
만들었다.
But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies. You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders. Yeah, good luck making that one stick. It's in the fine print, you know. Whatever was in those chemicals, it didn't matter what tests we ran. We kept getting the same results. The proto-Adrena time solution was both monstrously addictive and had catastrophic effects on the psyche and intellect. A real boon to the colony. We had a few weird accidents, escapes, minor setbacks. But one day, all the test subjects got loose. Sabotage, they said. Wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. Shut us down for a while. That turned out to be the last straw. No. Ain't that kind of story. Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrena time out the door. And I came here. Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir? Really? What good can that possibly do? That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance. Come on, I've left it behind me. You wouldn't. Damn it. Fine. Fine, here, I remember one of my access codes. Just punch in the keypad equivalent for replication. Should get you into the offices. Maybe get you